So a big question here for me is gonna be, does DeMusliM expand or does he play one base? I think typically on this map you expect Night Elf to do this camp here first a lot of the time, but the expansion has also become somewhat popular because you can find mana pendant there, which I think is what Foggy is gonna be hoping for. Not the pig! Not the barricades! Dude, he dies in 3 hits. We should just kill this by default. I really dislike this. I think I'm gonna start making my expo maybe a little bit higher because of this, because a couple times I got trapped. Surely Foggy wins this one easily, right? Actually, DeMusliM has been beating Foggy very consistently on ladder, so I don't know. Alright, what's the next map? I think I like this kind of series because DeMusliM has been doing well against Foggy on ladder, but now Foggy being such a good tournament player, he gets to use everything that he's learned from those games, and he gets to go for the best build that he thinks is going to give him a good chance to win against DeMusliM. And in this case it was creeping that camp. But yeah, like mana pendant is just insane to have here in a game like this early on. Okay, Demo's gonna expand. He got greater mana and lightning shield as well. Sees that it's a warden, that she has a pendant, and it's probably like, fuck my life, I'm gonna get Fan of Knives to death. Does Foggy expand though? He's got a choice. Does he mass tier 1? If you see the opponent expanding and he hasn't... I haven't seen a ton of scouting here done by him. I don't know if he sent a wisp in. If you see expand from your opponent, you can go mass tier 1 here sometimes. I don't think there's any way he could prevent that problem from level 3 though. In this camp. He's gonna try to get there on time.
Players' forces are under attack.
Dude, if he prevents that, wow. Warden is still ways off. Wow, I cannot believe. That was just sick timing. I don't think that would have been his level, but he would have been gotten closer. Ooh, that was not a deny. Okay, one more footman, and he would be level 3. That's when you drop this pendant, get back to full mana, and then start harassing again. Huntress Soul on the way, even though he lost the Ancient of War. Wow. What? What the hell? Oh no, he's taking, never mind. Oh, I was like, if he was tier 1, this would be a disaster here, but he actually take, never mind. I panicked for nothing. Level 3 around the corner, Arcane Tower, not quite done. He's only got one Fan of Knives, then another in a bit. And Foggy actually went to Shadow Strike this game, so he's not gonna have Blink to work with. He's burning his own units! Foggy uses the great evil. Where's the Fan of Knives? Oh my god, split this away! Not like this. We're don't last a very long time. Four Moonwells to work with though. And now he's starting Expo. That's the part where you get... I guess he doesn't have the gold for boots, but staff and boots ideally.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
He's gonna force these units back. Foggy, is he paying attention? Yes, he is. But yeah, Warden's coming back. Oh, he didn't use one of the Moonwells, I don't know why. He's just trying to keep DeMusliM away from his Expo right now. Like, he doesn't mean to achieve like great damage here. He's just saying, you're on the siege, you need to stay there. And in the meantime, he's trying to complete that Expo. Because then he would be Expo against Expo. His Expo is obviously later than the humans, but it's not that much later, like crazy amount. And he's already got lores on the way, so tech-wise, he's just light years ahead. Because you see the tech of Demo was like greatly delayed. One archer will fall, even though we don't have boots. Shadow Strike on the Archmage, that's just kind of to tell him stay back there. You know, a little. He tased him a little bit. Kind of like, you know, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. They try to tame them, but then they kind of killed everybody.
A player's forces are under attack.
The latest Jurassic Worlds actually were really stupid. I think maybe the last one even more so, but even the one before that. When they make like the add-on Minus Rex or whatever. And then they send a freaking squad of people with tasers to try and recapture the thing. Dude, like a fucking iron laser cannon wouldn't have been enough to fight this thing, and they sent them out there with tasers against a carnivore. Like, how fucking stupid was that script? I mean, to be honest, it's realistic. It's something that a park owner would have done, because obviously they don't want to kill the dinosaur that cost them millions to develop. But still, I watched that thing and I was like, oh my god, this is so stupid. I wonder why movies have become worse and worse as of late. Maybe it's, like I said, because they keep trying to making them PG-13. This is I don't know about this fight from DeMusliM, because he's not really killing anything. He's feeding XP to the Warden. And the quicker she gets level 5, the worse it's gonna be for you. But it's... maybe he just doesn't know what to do, because he's already crept everything that was small near his base, except maybe this. Shadow Strike level 2 Archmage is actually going to be targeted here. Even, yeah, like, there was this guy who's like the owner of the park as well, who like tries to fly his own chopper and stuff. Fucking the whole thing was dumb. Velociraptors running along, Chris Pratt on his motorbike. Who was it that watched this and thought this is dope? Like, I really hope I can meet the dinosaurs too one day. Like, Jesus Christ.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, with this kind of movie, I actually think that there's a lot of people that think that this is real as well. Like, they think this could happen and they could go to Jurassic Park someday and shit. I think the Steven Spielberg ones were good though. The first one is the best one, like always. Like the Matrix. I feel like the Matrix number 2 and 3 got a lot of shit, but I still think they're very decent. But it's the same, like number 1's the best, 2 second best, and then third best. But I actually think the second one is very decent, to be honest. Like people that just say flat out number 2 was bad. I don't know, I rewatched some of the fighting scenes recently, because we were talking about this on YouTube, and I was like, yes, love this. Oh, very nice. The fighting scenes were amazing. So many of them. Oh my god! And he's gonna have Fairy Dragons as well. I think Foggy is looking insanely good in this game. But DeMusliM banked a lot of gold and wood. I think DeMusliM is gonna have a chance to win before there is 80 supply from Foggy, but once there is 80 supply, then you're pretty toast.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, he's gonna start getting abused here on his peasants. Foggy hasn't retrained yet. DeMuslim's taking an important camp. What did you get up there? Yeah, the Cloak of Flames. Metric has that terrible video game fight scene when Neo fights the 100 Andersons or whatever. I think that actually I like this. It ties very well into the plot, or like into the whole scenario of the movie, and I mean, back then CGI wasn't what it is now, but I like this scene. I think it's really sick what they did with the development of Agent Smith, where like he became an independent, kind of like virus or whatever. Oh yeah, I wonder what they are gonna do with. There is like another movie plan, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I agree. When you rewatch it, it's so dated, but the way they filmed it is still amazing. The whole fight choreography is still amazing. I don't know who made the fight choreographies in Matrix, but that person is insanely good at their job. DeMusliM hasn't picked a level 2 for his MK, right? Yeah. I don't see it on the W3 booster. He might be waiting. I think Clap could be good here, maybe. Oh, he gets an Oleora. Jesus Christ, that mounting. Okay, Walden blinks in. TP outs, maybe? There's no scroll. Oh my god, you don't want to fight too long if you're DeMusliM. He's gonna lose a lot. The next Fan of Knives, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's gonna lose one more rifle as well. This was very bad. Like, against this, you need to eject very quickly because Fan of Knives just smashes you. But yeah, that Mountain King is gonna be a unit at the front. Oh, he went Stormbolt 2. He actually went Stormbolt level 2. He's gonna stuff. $77 supply for Foggy. He's on 100 upgrades. He's not upgrading anymore just yet. Even though he's got a lot of wood to work with. This guy is the guy who did John Wick. Really? Are you sure? I need to learn that guy's name and check more of his movies. I wonder what's gonna happen with movie theaters after quarantine starts like going down and like normalizing. They might just cap the amount of people that can attend the theater at the same time. This Fairy Dragon's gonna do so much as well. And Foggy is playing single staff, but I mean, it's still very scary. He has the anti-magic potion, but there are priests. There's a TP with that. Yes. TP is in the main. Do you want more Fan of Knives? No. So DeMusliM kind of salvaged that with some nice hero targets, but winning the fight against this army is still going to be extremely tricky. Are you watching movies in English or French? I watch almost everything in English usually. Foggy's gonna have to TP here, right? In the center, maybe? This is bad. Feels like Walden is bound to get level 6 here very soon. It's gonna be pretty bad news for... Oh, he found Kagdar. I totally missed that. Oh no, he bought it from the marketplace. I was like, yeah, didn't Foggy creep both of the reds? And he got Legion, Doomhum, and Cloak of Flames. So Foggy must have gone here and bought Kagdar. Damn. It's okay. I feel like this is underused, so a lot of people forget about it. I'm not an expert, but every time I see Walden, I wonder why humans don't go Alchemist second every time. It just looks so much better to me. It's not that simple. That's the thing. It's not like you buy Alchemist and suddenly you're like, oh, I'm just out-healing all of the damage you're doing. It's still very difficult to win as well. So we're still at the point where it's not always very clear what second hero you need to get. Like sometimes you'll get an MK and he'll look amazing. He'll just Stormbolt everything and then you win the game. But it's not that simple. Foggy's doing this very well though. He's buying all the scrolls and that means 0 scrolls for DeMusliM against a Fan of Knives level 3 and Cluster Rockets level 2. He's got Vision here in the corner. He's just gonna get a ton of upgrades here, supposedly from here, because he's supposed to stay at 80 anyway. DeMusliM has 2-2 breakers, 1-0 rifles. But this army does not fight well against giants in particular, especially if you're getting taunted. I think he dodged the Stormbolt here. And now the Scasters, you see that clumped up? They have no healing scrolls, and he has no TP this time, so this might be the last fight. You see Stang max distance from the MK, and when the MK stuns, it's gonna blink away. Actually, he might have to staff. He could transfer the in-zone as well. Okay, he just staffs out. He has no other stuff to come back in. Maybe no need anyway. Oh, he does. Oh, I didn't see it. It's really sick. This composition is very, very hard to deal with. I've had some games recently where I was really far ahead, and then as long as Night Elf can get to this composition, it's super hard to win. Anti-magic? Yep. Super sick. Very good micro by Foggy. Like sometimes I feel like his micro has been criticized, but that was as clean as it gets here. Saved the heroes every time he needed to. He TP'd, he didn't lose any heroes sloppily like a lot of players would, even after this lead. Very well done. Oh, I need to finish this food before it gets cold, guys. Yeah, double staff is super powerful. I've been saying it for a long time. The more Night Elves are gonna do this, the harder it is gonna be to fight them. Because it's so effective. And the cooldown of both is actually very short. I mean, obviously Staff of Preservation is extremely short, but Staff of Teleportation actually doesn't take a very long time to reload either. What do you mean you like watching good Warden play? You like watching human die? It's honestly so hard to counter this hero. Like, there is many things that you can do to do well or better than we've been, but it's still so incredibly hard in my opinion. Way too hard, some might say. Okay, I'm gonna be a minute, guys. Sorry.
A player's forces are under attack.
What is this creeper? Is he just gonna do this and then expand? Like, Foggy must be confused as well. You check here, so nobody. This is super well. Greater mana! A freaking logbox. Not the most damage, but if you use the greater mana now, it can still kill a lot more. He's actually gonna save the mana pot. I like that better. Fan of Knives level 1 is not enough here. I think he mad about dust and then sold it. He's gonna stuff out in a sec.
A player's
Okay,
forces
we
are
open
under
with
attack.
Blink Fan of Knives here. So once he's level 3... Oh shit, what? He's just trying to threaten. I think he knows the Arcantar is not up yet anyway. He's forcing the DeMusliM to stay here instead of going pressure in there. That's super well done. How much does Blink level 1 cost?
Player's forces are under attack.
50. You know, the problem is here is for the DeMusliM as well. I mean, obviously this Warden is gonna smash him, but he used militia and he needs a lot of wood here to take. His tech is just stupidly delayed already. He has Blink, bro. No. Now you're just showing off. He has no dust. Dude, this is... He's even killing a farm in the meantime. The DeMusliM stack is never gonna happen here. Oh my god, the Wisp. I'll use the second one. Oh my god. Okay! Well... I was whining to Night Elf to Neutron recently, and he was whining about human. And one of the arguments that he used was that the DeMusliM was doing well on ladder against Foggy. And I was like, well, it's ladder, you know, Foggy played a bunch of demon because he's 0 stuck and anything, it doesn't mean anything. We'll see what happens in tournaments. I guess that pretty much settles this discussion here.
Player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
This is what I call the desperation attack right there. It's like you're doing really bad in the game, you're like, oh god, I gotta attack. Then again, you know that the opponent used a lot of Moonwells, so it can be very well worth to attack. Yeah, he's actually preventing him from creeping the expo right now. I mean, that Warden is gonna get level 5 so fast this game. It's gonna be insane. He might force him to TP. DeMusliM has 50 supply against Foggy's 29.
A player's forces are
I don't like
under
Ultra Vision here, it's fucking day, like, or is this sunrise? Looks like DeMusliM is like kinda doing an all-in before teching. He's just made a ton of units and he's gonna pressure the main base a lot. Walden doesn't have any Shadow Strike. One of the lore is gonna be cancelled. And he has nothing to actually attack here. He made Nature's Blessing because he was worried about some of the trees. But yeah, Moonwells are not replenishing. Holy shit. It brings us that. The fact that DeMusliM got this Auger Mauler is very bad for Foggy. It would have been so useful for him.
The player's forces are under attack.
Maybe he's gonna stuff him. He needs a shop like really bad. Maybe make a shop here. But even spamming mana potions here would be insane. Can I redrop that? No. Okay, level 3 fan reached. In the meantime, we're attacking. Couldn't he tower rush him? Maybe in this game he could have, yeah. He could have just kept on buying all mercs from here, he's kinda doing that. And the other mercs, and maybe tower rush the main. But yeah, Foggy messed up. For sure, he was getting too fancy with the running around, he kinda underestimated this attack. And also he didn't make a shop early enough. If he had had a shop up here, all he would have had to do was stab there, buy like 2 mana potions, and he would have pushed this back super easily. Now his economy is kinda getting wrecked. He doesn't have any lures, he just has these trees here. And Warden is out of mana. And he finally found an item that's like not super useful with the belt. That was a sick counter attack by DeMusliM, I gotta say. Oh, he made the shop a little bit further right than what I thought, but yeah, Clarity's time now. Moonstone as well. Not paying attention. Oh yes. Yeah, not having Shadow Strike hurts here because that's what would have been able to send the Archmage away as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
That Warden on the other hand though, he's gonna level super fast from killing all of this. When Foggy finally goes for tier 3 and he gets these anti-magic potions and he starts blinking here, if there's only 2 towers like this, you can kill the entire base with Avatar as well. This is a crazy game. Oh my god. I think when it's like that, I mean Foggy has 18 supply, Jesus Christ. I almost want to say buy Tinker now maybe. So you can start defending better and creeping in, because like Warden's gonna get level 6 no matter what here after he kills a few units. DeMusliM might be able to do this. He killed all the mercs, that's the big thing here. Ooh, bring in more mercs against the Warden, I'm not sure about that. He uses the invuln. Yeah, he's gonna be forced to TP out. That's level 6 right there. What a sick game. I would honestly sell the belt maybe with the Warden. Oh my god, is he gonna get that? No. Right now he's hating that he has no Shadow Strike, but he's still gonna get the chase and kill it. Those trees have been standing there for like forever. And he's now finally gonna go for it.
Are under attack.
See, I guess you don't have the gold, but yeah, getting Tinker here would have been really nice, because you can start creeping it straight to level 2. This Archmage has been so annoying the whole game. What is he getting? He's getting +2 attack upgrade for breakers, so it looks like he might make a lot of breakers and then maybe attack the expo. Ooh, the Shredder, he's gonna slow the Water Elemental. Oh my god. Abolish is only now starting again.
Players' forces are under attack.
That could be useful. Maybe get a Zep. Foggy, just drop Fan of Knife, drop Fan of Knife, drop Fan of Knife. So you can dodge the shots of the... because you can't go tier 3. They will anyway. That was stupidly late. It's not even full mana and no mana pot either. I think Zeppelin would have solved a lot here. This is the worst timing to go in because there's units nearby anyway. He might be trying to get an Invis potion. And Invuln. Actually, Invuln would be very smart. And he's gonna go for the main. There is only one tower there. Immediately uses the Invuln. Dryad's gonna have to go away. One more farm. He goes for Avatar instead. Avatar will be trapped in the main base.
The player's forces are under attack.
He's preventing a lot of mining actually. 65 supply for DeMusliM though, he's gonna go for it. And Ancient of War, not... Okay, I think he realized, Foggy realized what was happening. But I don't know that he can get... I mean, he's 0 bears. This is weird. Like, I mean, this army is not the greatest to base trade either. Dryad's gonna catch whatever they can. Sapper? Foggy bought a Sapper. What did he buy a Sapper? He's gonna try to blow up the main. No, where is he going? Okay, I'm super confused right now. TP's home. Oh, he needs to use this shot before he gets killed actually. DeMuslim's priority is to kill this, so he didn't use the shot yet, but... Okay, there's no anti-magic yet. But mana potions are very important here. Oh my god, that's level 7. Hello. He has 2 healing scrolls. Foggy's repairing just on time. Those Fan of Knives gonna keep on hurting. The breakers are gonna burn a lot of mana away from the Warden. He's just staying in there. He needs to go back, maybe get another Invuln. The Avatar killed the entire main, but oh my god. Hey, he blew up, he used the Sapper on this, I assume. That's so sick. Okay, so the Expo's dead. I mean, he realized he couldn't defend that. Maybe anti-magic. He's getting Demon Hunter second. He wants to burn the Alchemist so that there is no more healing. Breaker's gonna be a pain to kill, but if he can kill the rifles first, and even target the heroes, the Breaker is really the last thing you wanna attack. I think you kill all the rifles, then you target the heroes. And no anti-magic. That would have been nice because there is no priest. Okay, now Demon is out. Not a single bear, not a single giant. It's just this army right there with double healing scroll. Good placement by DeMusliM. He's gonna force the blink on the right side. Demon taking a ton of damage. There's no staff. But there's that double healing scroll. He still has a bunch of mana to work with. Demon Hunter gonna get surrounded and targeted. He's gonna fall extremely fast. Trader coming in. Avatar is back there as well. Cannot lose that Warden. And the Avatar needs to help clean up so much here. And, there's only 3 rifles left. Where's the next Fan of Knives? He needs to remake Demon. Foggy with a bunch of gold here. He's on 28 out of 30. Losing those Moonwells really screwed him. I guess he's gonna lose some units. And yeah, the shop is still there. Maybe just go shop a bunch of mana. Yeah. There's 7 Warden. He can remake the Demon now, actually. He's not thinking about it. He's focused on the fight. Ancient of War doing a bunch of attacking. He's trying to go for one of the rifles. Those finally get it. Surround on the Avatar. Okay, Avatar finally expires, which means he's now back. Very important. He's going for the altar. There's not many wisps in the area to help. Another secret Moonwell being made a little bit further away. I think the altar's gonna die. Rather not an orb. Would be annoying for sure. He's trying to get a surround on the Avatar. There's no staff. He's gonna kill the Breaker. Level 8. Okay, he gets out. Foggy with 30 supply. Against 45 for DeMusliM. He gets the resurround on the Avatar. That Warden just keeps on leveling, and Demon is now out. He's gonna get straight into the fight. All of those breakers are dying. 30 supply for Foggy now. And there's just enough. There's barely enough. He gets the 2-0 victory of DeMusliM. Oh my god, that was insane.